Here in Milwaukee, we've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Freddie Peralta. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
Okay, all set to go.
Leading off the
batter now,
Cubs,
Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
On the ground to the left, and that chance handled. Throws across the diamond, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
First pitch misses. Peralta, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. To the right side, Turang. The throw to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In time to Vaughn. And Tucker is retired. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Cubs 0. Brewers coming up to hit. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at American Family Field. Our starting pitcher in this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. And
now
Jackson
Brewers,
Chourio.
the designated hitter, Jackson Chourio.
Ball 1,
outside,
no strikes. And another ball.
That's a ball.
That one missed. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki. He makes the grab. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
Second, the
All right,
second
City,
baseman.
how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Bryce Terang in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run.
Batting third,
and there are
the
two
catcher,
outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This one popped up. Bush makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the division series. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Peralta back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And a big swing and a miss.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball.
Happ lays off.
1-2.
No score here in the second. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Throw to first.
He's
back in there standing. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
There's the strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. We head to the bottom of the
Leading up
second.
for the
Here comes
Brewers,
Christian
the
Yelich.
left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Missed with a changeup. 1-0. And here it comes. Not even close there. Now 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Steps on first for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn now. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
One out, runner at second. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. There's the strike. Just
no, that's
missed.
down. Ball.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's the third baseman. Snap throw to first. Oh, they got him leading. He's out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Hit in the air, left field, half. And that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back here in Milwaukee, top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a foul out of play. Peralta winds and deals.
Ball.
The other way. Puts it away for the out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number
Matt
6.
Shaw,
Matt
the next Cub to hit.
Shaw.
It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came...
And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Reaching for it and brings it in. And the Cubs are down in order. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it's going to be Blake Perkins. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Line drive. Brings it in. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Joseph
Ortiz, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Popped up, Busch under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride
now
up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Start of the 4th, digging in, Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one fouled off.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one the other way. Makes the catch. 1 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, right through there for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Right side. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Smash down the left field line. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The left fielder.
Dominant
8,
performance
Ian
for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. And that one fouled off. Happ, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of the NLDS. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Go ahead run on base. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Outside with a breaking ball. This to center field. And it falls. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. Kelly off of first with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
No balls,
Goodness, I think
strikes.
he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Two outs. That one ripped. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Bottom 4, this is Bryce Terang. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That just misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball.
Now
really locked him up.
catcher,
And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
That one lifted to left. Hat settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder.
Yelich stepping into the box now. 0 for 1 so far.
Yelich.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
These hitters have come out
one
ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This to third. Shaw tosses to first. Yelich is out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Game 1 of the division series.
The shortstop.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Peralta back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Matt Shaw getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Peralta checks over to first, and he's back. And now, Michael Bush. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 0-1. Shaw, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Man at first, 1 away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. There's a ball. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Slice down the right side. Man on second, 2 down. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
and now the first baseman, Andrew
The
Vaughn.
first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. RBI single his last time up. Line drive. Nice grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his
Now
skills
batting,
catching the
the
line
third
drive,
baseman,
but most
Nick Love.
importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring
Brewers.
position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Now the third baseman fly to left his first time. This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Ball.
The Cubs up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now
So the
batting,
lineup flips
designated
over.
hitter,
So here's the
Jackson
Brewers DH, Jackson
Del Rio.
Chourio. First offering, and it just misses. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jamison Tyone up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hassett also getting ready. Still only one out here in the inning. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And that one is inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ortiz stands at first with one out. That one is absolutely belted. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Terang. Runner on the go, headed towards the corner. Pulls that one down, and that's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker.
Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jacob Mizorowski.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He did not go around.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's gone. Home run. Kyle Tucker sends it out. It's 4-3.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch, and he just misses. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of the NLDS. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And that clips the inside corner.
2-2.
Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
So up next, Ian Happ. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Breaking ball inside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that drops in for a strike. And that one upstairs. Late that time, and it's strike two.
2-2.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Pete Crow Armstrong waiting to hit for the Cubs. And here's a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Crow Armstrong up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. And that one's a little bit low. 2 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jameson Taillon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And now it's William Contreras. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Outside low, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Brad Keller getting loose out there. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The first baseman, number 7, Andrew Vaughn.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Sal Frelick. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. And a rope into center field, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And stepping in is the speedy number 21. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Frelick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out there to center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-3. New inning getting started, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
On the inside corner for a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Matt Shaw will hit next. 1 for 2. Up the middle. Ortiz fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. And ball
Inside,
1.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
Leading off for
Singing,
the
you
Brewers,
gotta appreciate
the
a guy who's
center
this good
fielder,
defensively. I mean, watching him track
Perkins.
balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Throws to first, and they
The
get the
batter,
leadoff
number
hitter in the
3,
7th.
shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Hammered, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's the leadoff
designated
man
hitter,
for the Brewers, Jackson Chorio. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. And a foul ball. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Next pitch is outside. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Taillon with the move to first.
Hey.
Ortiz back in on a dive. Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. And there's a ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Now that's smacked to right center. Makes the grab, runner tags and goes to third.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
The catcher, William Contreras.
First pitch, and he just misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
Next offering misses down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Crow Armstrong. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. So here's Horner now. Clay Roy will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one catches the zone. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground, right side, and that one handled, and they get Nico Horner one away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. And that one in the air, center field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. The Brewers leading by 2 here in Game 1 of the NLDS. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Brewers 5 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching for
back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off for
and
the
now
Brewers,
it's Christian
the
Yelich.
left fielder,
3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Yelich.
First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive.
Nope.
5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. And now 3-1.
And of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one misses.
That's in.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Around second is Yelich, and he's got a double, his 4th hit. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. First
One
pitch,
ball, no
not
strikes.
close.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The other way. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down,
Now
making the
batting,
catch.
the
Still
third
comes away
baseman,
with the sac
Nick
fly,
Love.
though. RBI.
Durbin.
Number 21, batting with one down, takes a strike. Vaughn, the runner at second with one away. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Blake Perkins.
So digging in, Blake Perkins. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. And they're up by 4.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Caleb Thielbar is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher
Chicago,
on here, Brad Keller.
number 40, Brad Keller.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Outside.
Wow.
Runner at second, 2 down. Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 3. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 9th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Roy back to work. And that one off the outside edge. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Now this is in the air down the line, and that will drop foul. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That's too low. And it's 1-0.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That's it.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. High fly ball down the left field line. Yelich should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
1 out left for the Cubs. Swanson digs in. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim game 1 here at home.